Casper.
Jeans low head, high arms crossed kid with the black tee.
You know that saying that your coworkers are not your friends? Guess who learned that the hard way? I had been working at this place for over a year. I did notice some red flags, but sometimes I'm a dumbass and I see the red flags, but I'm like, nah, maybe I'm thinking wrong. There was this new girl that got hired back in December. She is so pretty. Like, she has the prettiest fucking skin ever. Her body, insane as fuck. She's got these nice ass hips. She a baddie. She a MILF. I'm biased as fuck. So whenever I see a pretty girl, I automatically want to be her friend. So I had told my coworker, I was like, dude, like, I hope we all become friends. Like, we're gonna go from the Powder Puff Girls to the Fantastic Four. There was this one day that the pretty girl with hella hips, she was walking in front of us, like away from us. And I had told my coworker, I was like, dude, she has the nicest hips ever. Like, I wish I had hips like that. Cause she's built so good. So I said that, and my coworker looked at her and she was like, she's fat. And I was like, because she did have a tendency to hate without really knowing people, especially other women. So we eventually became friends. There was this guy that he's a regular at the place that we worked at. He goes in there all the time. Sometimes he goes in with his employees, and then other times he comes in with his wife and kids. Oh my god. And he's really into my coworker, and she has like hella ass, like her body 10 out of 10. So she gets a lot of attention from guys. So this guy, he's all into her. One day she was very upset because that guy, he had texted her on WhatsApp. If she wasn't going to be replying to his messages, he was going to try to get at another of the girls. And he said maybe the pretty girl with the hella hips. And my coworker was so mad. I was like, okay, fucking first of all, why does he have your number? She ignored that. She ignored that question. And then I asked her, like, dude, you really think that she would? Like, you know? And she was like, yeah, es bien puta. And she's cheated on her husband. I was like, but I'm pretty sure that she did it because this pretty girl, she's all in love with her man. Like, her man. Because we were already friends at this point. So it's like, are you getting mad? First of all, you don't even like him. Second of all, he's fucking married with kids. So the switch up was crazy that we're all friends and stuff. And then she gets mad about that guy saying he's going to try to talk to the pretty girl with hella hips. We don't want him, and we're going to be dead ass as fuck. We don't know why you want them. Like, you don't even like them. Subtle foreshadowing. This guy, he had also sent her some roses. It's like that Ramo Buchones is so fucking pretty. He sent her, it had hella red flower. It was just gorgeous. And when she got it, it was like a surprise. It didn't say who they came from. She was trying to figure out, like, who was it? Because a lot of guys are into her. So she gets them all the time. They're really pretty. Was trying to figure out who it was, and I was like, dude, I think it's the married guy. And she was like, no. And I was like, yes. He ended up texting her on WhatsApp, and he was like, hey, did you like the surprise I sent you? And I was like, dude, I told you it was him. So she didn't want the roses because they were from him. So she gave them to me. They were really nice. This guy would come in all of the time, like, todo sinvergüenza and shit, like, dude. So sometimes I would look at him, judging him, because I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Before I found out that they were talking or texting or whatever, he came in with his wife and his kids, and she was telling me, his wife doesn't like me. And I was like, what? Why? She was like, I don't know, she just doesn't like me. And I was like, but now it's like, dude, what the fuck? So male validation is crazy. I never thought that her and I would get into any sort of disagreement or anything because I'm not into guys. So she knows that. And guess why I quit my job? This is part 2 of the story time on why I quit my job. I don't know why there was any confusion on my part 1. Co-worker is the girl that I work next to, the other hostess. The pretty girl is the waitress that came in December. So it's 2 different people. coworker, the girl that worked right next to me. Pretty girl, the new girl that came in December. Just summarizing fucking part one. The pretty girl comes in. My coworker's talking hella shit about her. I'm like, we're gonna like her. She's gonna be part of the gang. We end up becoming friends. After us being friends, that married guy that my coworker talks to on WhatsApp told my coworker that if my coworker was not gonna be responding to his messages, he was gonna try getting at another one of the girls that we worked with, probably the pretty girl. That's when my coworker makes that accusation that of course she would fuck with him because es bien puta and she's cheated on her husband before, which is a fucking lie, because she has a tendency to put down other women and say stupid shit just because she feels, I don't know, intimidated, jealous, whatever it might be. That part of the story is important because it shows a fucking pattern. It was a part of my story because I was there when she fucking said it. I was the one that was telling her that the pretty girl was gonna become our friends. I was the one that told the pretty girl, come and kick it with us. Whenever you're by yourself, just come through. She just texted me. She was all upset as fuck, talking all kinds of shit, saying I needed to leave her and the pretty girl alone, that I'm just talking all this shit. And let's just clear the fucking air. I was not talking shit about the pretty girl for shit. She has never done shit to me up to this point, so I would never say shit about her. I was just repeating what my coworker said about her, because my coworker was the one that would talk hella shit about her. And I never told the pretty girl because why would I? I'm not trying to start no shit. And from what I heard, she has also seen my video, and I know she still wouldn't believe me. So I'm like, she'll figure that shit out by herself. Now let's go into my fucking part of the story of why I quit my fucking job. I had been friends with my coworker for over a year. On the ride to her house after the airport, we're catching up, telling her all the shit that has happened in my life recently. Ending of June, beginning of July, some shit happened that really affected negatively my family, my kids, and me. My coworker was even the fucking first one to point out that I was looking very skinny. I told her, yeah dude, I haven't fucking been eating, I haven't been sleeping, like this shit is so fucking stressful, I'm gonna have to go to court for all of this shit. It was something really fucking big. When I'm taking her to her house, she's thanking me, dude, you're always there for me, I know I can always count on you, you're the only one that's ever there for me. And I told her, yeah dude, I got you. That's in the beginning of July. Okay, I'm already going through all this shit. She's thanking me in the beginning of July. We're setting the fucking stage, okay? I'm going through some really fucked up shit. And I told my coworker and the pretty girl about all the shit that was going on, specifically to my coworker because we work right next to each other. We're hostesses. Fucking little section, we would stand like this next to each other. So I would tell her all the shit that was going on, all of the really hard shit, all of the really dark shit. I told her about how I had almost lost my fucking life. I told her about the shit that was going on with my kids, the way that it was affecting my family, all of the shit. I was fucking scared for my fucking life. There was just so much shit that had happened, and I told her all about that. She knew all that shit. There was this cook, and we're just gonna call him Cook. There's this cook at my job, my ex-job. Back in May, they were listening to Dead Mouse in the kitchen, whatever. I was, bump into it because that shit good as fuck. I love Dead Mouse. He told me, yeah, you look like a raver. And I said, yeah dude, like I'm fucking going to EDC next week. We connected. He likes EDM. I love that shit too. He told me, if there's ever a rave here in Colorado, are you down to go with me? I said, shit, say less. A while after that, him and I are talking, I don't know about what the fuck, and I can't remember what I said, and he looked at me and he was like, I thought you were a lesbian. I'm like, well, I'm not straight if that's what you're asking. He had already invited me to go to a rave with him thinking I'm a lesbian, with him thinking I'm not into men, which I'm really not. Towards the middle of July, he invited me to go to see Excision. I said, shit, yes, dude. There was this one Friday that my coworker texted us in the group chat, and she was like, oh my God, the cook just asked me out. And I can't believe it. It made me so mad because he tries getting at Pretty Girl and Esper. I didn't even respond because I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Next day, we go to work. The pretty girl and my coworker start asking me, so are you gonna start dating anytime soon? I said, no, dude, I'm so fucking traumatized. Are you sure? You're not dating any guys? You're not dating any girls? Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure. Well, it's because we heard that you were going out with the cook. I mean, I'm confused as fuck. Like, going out? Yeah, we heard you guys were going out. And I said, fuck does that mean? We're going to a rave in like in 2 weeks. They start asking, oh, so have you guys ever hung out by yourselves? I said, no. Wait. Yeah, I think it was like on Monday or Tuesday we went to go move a furniture piece for one of the ladies that works here. Oh, so you guys have been by yourselves together. I fucking guess. My coworker is the one that's specifically upset about it. And according to her, on the fucking text of recently, I wasn't upset. We were just teasing you. But she was fucking upset. Because that's what she had said when that shit first fucking happened. She's like, well, you always want us to tell you everything. And you don't tell us everything. All you do is keep secrets. I said, what fucking secrets? She was saying about you going out with the cook. If there was nothing wrong with it, then why didn't you tell us? I don't know, dude. Maybe because I have all this fucking shit going on. It's some legal shit. I have to fucking go to court on Monday. Fucking sorry that I didn't remember some irrelevant ass shit to tell you guys. I'm sorry that instead of telling you guys some shit that doesn't even fucking matter, I was telling you guys about all this shit that I'm fucking going through. Me almost fucking losing my life. Me scared as fuck for my life. Me having to console my kids and be there for them while I'm literally falling the fuck apart. My bad. They keep going on and on about this shit. I'm fucking annoyed because why the fuck is this even relevant? Like, just fucking drop it. I told them the cook invited me to go to the rave. He thinks I'm a lesbian. No, he doesn't. Yes, he fucking does. Besides, like, he has never hit on me or anything. And my coworker says, yes, he has. And I said, when? Well, I know he has. I know everything. Okay, well, why the fuck don't you tell me then? Because obviously I don't fucking know shit about my own fucking life. So why don't you go ahead and tell me? But you could tell that she's fucking bothered or whatever the fuck. The pretty girl's kind of just egging her on. But my coworker is the one that she's pissed as fuck about it. She says she's not pissed. She just doesn't understand why I didn't tell them anything. Why do I have all these secrets? And she said that she was mad because he's over here asking her, you know, go on dates and shit. And he was like, I don't care what you guys are doing. I don't care if you're talking, if you're texting, whatever you guys are doing. But tell him to leave me alone. What am I, his fucking mom? I'm not gonna tell him shit. You go ahead and tell him. She keeps saying that shit. I don't care. I don't care. You keep secrets. If there was nothing wrong with it, why didn't you tell us? Just stupid shit like that. Like, dude, obviously you do fucking care the way that you keep bringing that shit up. Just fucking drop it. And it pissed me off that instead of asking me, hey dude, how are you doing? Is there any way that I can help? I know your kids are really struggling. How are they doing? Asking about some real relevant shit. She's asking me about some dumbass shit about a guy that she's not even fucking interested in. I am not interested in him. He's never been interested in me. But according to her, she knows this. She knows this. And yes, he does. And she tells me, well, you better be careful with him. Be careful with him about what? What the fuck is he gonna do to me? Well, you're gonna see. Gonna see what? I'm gonna fucking see what? So, of course, I'm getting fucking upset because my friends, especially my coworker that was just telling me fucking 2 weeks ago how I'm always there for her. She can always count on me. All of this shit. All of a sudden, she's not worried about none of that shit. You know what she's fucking worried about? About a cook that she is not interested in, that he's never been interested in me, but she's upset because we're going out. She just keeps saying she doesn't care. She doesn't care. I just think this and that. I don't care. I just thought, well, you need to be careful. Well, you need to tell him this. You need to tell him that. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't need to tell him shit. If you don't want him to fucking be asking you out and shit, how about you fucking stop going over there teasing him, telling him, hey, cook, look over here, showing him your fucking underwear. Of course he's gonna think that you're fucking interested in him. She would go over there, do all that stupid shit, and then walk out. Oh my God, the cook, he's so obsessed with me. Oh my God, the cook's always asking me out. Well, I don't know, dude. You're the one that's going over there, like I said, showing him your fucking underwear. Maybe that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The next fucking day is Sunday. So remember, I have to go to court on Monday. Well, on Sunday, I go to work, and what's going on? They're bringing that shit up again. My coworker, she's not upset about it. She just thinks this. She just thinks that. But she's not upset about it. That's why she keeps bringing it up every fucking 2 seconds. I'm telling her it's sexist as fuck that you keep saying that shit. Me and him can go and do whatever the fuck and it's just us being fucking friends. Like, not all of us are fucking hanging out with men for some fucking intention. So she gets mad as fuck because I'm telling her that it's sexist as fuck for her to keep saying stupid shit when I've already told her that's not the way that it fucking is. And she keeps going on that yes. I say, no, dude, you're sexist as fuck the way that you keep saying that men and women can't be friends, the way that you keep accusing me of shit. You know I'm not even into fucking men. And that's when the pretty girl jumps in and she's like, well, you used to be. Like, yeah, and why the fuck do you think that I know that I don't like men? So my coworker, she's pissed about that shit. According to her, she's not upset about me and the cook going to her. She's not upset about that. Even though she brought it up every 2 fucking seconds, she's not upset about that, okay? She's upset that I called her sexist, which I'm not even sure if she knows what the fuck that means. She's pissed. I'm fucking pissed too. Because like I said, I have to fucking go to court on Monday, the very next fucking day. So I don't need all of this little kid type shit. I had told her that. She was bitching about me not telling her that I'm going with the cook. I'm keeping secrets and shit. I told her, I didn't tell you because that was the last fucking shit on my mind. You know all the shit that I'm going through. I told you what fucking happened on Friday with my kids. Well, I didn't know you were going through anything. Are you fucking serious? I've been telling you for fucking weeks. In the first fucking part 1, she tends to fucking switch up when it comes to fucking guys. That is why that fucking story was relevant to this shit. Of course, I'm pissed as fuck that my friend is over here adding some shit that has nothing to fucking do with nothing. Chingando about some shit that has nothing to fucking do with shit. Because of what? Because of a fucking guy? So she's pissed. I'm fucking pissed too. When it's time to clock out, I go and I tell my manager, I'm like, I don't want to be doing this shit anymore. I don't fucking need this job. He was like, well, what's going on? And I told him, I was like, over there, my coworker's making a fucking big ass deal about the fucking cook. And I told him about everything that was going on. And he was confused because he knows what I was fucking going through. So the fucking switch up was crazy. And I told my manager, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this shit anymore. He tells me, you're a really good fit here. Just give it some time, give it a few days. I'm going to put you on the schedule for this weekend. If you decide that you don't want to come back, just let me know. So I text him later on Monday, and I told him, hey, I was thinking about it. You're right. I'm just there to work. Thank you for talking to me. You really are a great boss. And if you ever need a ride to the airport, just let me know. And he thought that shit was funny. I get to work. The pretty girl ignores me. She doesn't say hello like she usually does. So I don't say shit either. Because I'm fucking upset. Like, pretty girl, you too. I told you guys about everything that was going on, and instead of you guys not adding shit to me, you guys are adding shit to it. So of course I'm fucking upset. My coworker gets there. She walks in with hella fucking attitude. I don't say shit. I don't say hello to her. I don't acknowledge her. I'm just here to fucking work. So she's doing all this real passive-aggressive shit. She has a tendency to throw these fucking temper tantrums like she's not in her fucking mid-20s. And she was talking shit to me the other day, talking about, you need to get yourself a job. You're a 32-year-old woman, so worried about this. You're obsessed with me. Bitch, I'm obsessed with what? I'm obsessed with what? And this is what I'm saying. She's self-centered as fuck. Everything's about her, and it's not. My life doesn't revolve around other bitches. We're hostesses. So she's doing all this petty ass shit. We were rolling the silverware. The silverware is in front of me. The napkins are next to her. She grabs the tray thing full of the silverware and she yanks it all hard as fuck. And I'm like, okay, fucking toddler. Later on, I was texting my phone. I put my phone down and I had my drink in front of my phone. She goes and pulls some napkins out. And when she does, she hits the drink and it falls on my phone and starts spilling out. So I'm thinking, okay, this bitch is gonna pick it up because she's the one that fucking dropped it. She just fucking looks at it, looks at me and looks away. Like a fucking toddler. I'm getting upset as fuck because the fucking switch up is crazy as fuck, like I said. And why is she fucking upset? Supposedly because I told her that she was sexist. But we know that's fucking bullshit because she was upset about me going to a fucking rave with a cook. That I'm not interested. He's not interested in me. According to her, she's not interested in him either. But she acts this whole different fucking way when this guy that she's not interested is giving attention to some other bitch. She's doing all that stupid shit. And I told her, I'm like, you have to act civil. She just walks away. And then after she did that shit with my phone, I told her, you cannot be treating me like shit. Like, she is so shocked that I would disrespect her like that. She scoffs hard as fuck and walks away. I was cleaning down one of the tables. As I'm cleaning it down, this bitch decides to go pull out the fucking table. She's grabbing the chair. She's slamming them down. She can't even put it under the fucking table because she's so pissed. She's doing all this stupid shit. Then she goes and tells the other employees that she doesn't want to talk to me. I don't want to fucking talk to her ass either. Unless it's a fucking apology for making a big ass deal out of fucking nothing when I'm going through some real ass fucking shit. Then I don't want to hear a fucking thing. Take some fucking accountability for your stupid ass shit, for you and your fucking male validation type shit. Apologize and move the fuck on. Because I personally would never treat a fucking friend like that. And I had told her when she was texting me talking about, you need to take your video down. I'm not gonna fucking take down shit. I'm not talking shit. And like I told her, you know I didn't fucking lie. Because she was saying, you're just making up all of these lies. You need to leave us alone. What fucking lie? What fucking lie? Because she knows I wasn't fucking lying. And I told her, I would have never done the shit that you were doing to me. You don't fucking kick a friend while they're already down. She replies, I never kicked you. Stop making your lies. Like, it's a fucking figure of speech. As I said, we're at work, we're hostesses. We have a wait list. I didn't know that because she didn't say shit. I go ahead and sit at a table that had a menu. She didn't say shit, so I went and sat down. Some people, another table came in, a bigger table, I put them on the list. She comes over pissed as fuck, and she was like, why did you sit them? Didn't you see that we had a list? I said no. How am I supposed to know if you don't communicate? She walks off all pissed as fuck. Like, fuck that bitch. You're acting like a fucking kid because of what? Te haces la ofendida because of what? That's what she does. She fucking switches up because of fucking men, and she throws these little fucking temper tantrums, and she's all over here talking shit in her fucking text. I wasn't trying to talk to her about shit. We are there to fucking work, and that's it. She's all fucking talking shit that, oh, you're in your fucking 30s. Yeah, bitch, you're in your fucking mid-20s and you don't know how to fucking work next to somebody. And that's the thing, is that I didn't want to talk to her about shit. I don't want to fucking be anything with her because of the way that she is. You showed your true fucking colors, and yeah, I ignored the red fucking flags when you did that shit to the pretty girl, which now you're friends with. She doesn't know all the shit you were talking about her. But I digress. I'm just here to fucking work. And that's it. I'm thinking to myself, I need to get the fuck out of here. Because one of us is gonna fucking swing. And the last thing I fucking need right now is to catch a fucking case. I'm already going to court for some shit. I can't work with fucking kids. Point blank period. I thought I was working there with fucking adults. That shit high school as fuck. Toxic as fuck environment. I knew, I was like, I'm not gonna go back to this shit. I'm not gonna do it. Later on that night, me and the cook, we go to the rave. Him and I are talking about all this shit. Telling him about what had happened, all the stupid shit she was doing. He couldn't believe it because it's so fucking stupid. And I decided, with all of the shit that I'm fucking going through right now, the last thing that I need is to deal with this shit. To deal with some petty little bitch that wants to fucking turn on me because of some fucking... I told my manager, me and her, we never spoke. I thought that we could work through it because we're adults. Obviously, we can't. I told him all the stupid little shit that she was doing. And I told him, you can go ahead and check the cameras and see all the shit that she was doing. I don't have to tolerate that shit. I knew that if I stayed, he was never gonna reprimand her. He was never gonna tell her shit. She's been there for fucking 6 years. You know who he's gonna fire because we fucking can't talk? Me. Fuck that. I've never been fired from a fucking job. Your co-workers are not your friends. But that's why I quit my fucking job.
I don't know where I'm going, but I know what I'm showing. Feelings, that's what I'm pulling. What the fuck is your motive? Man, I wish you would call me.